Hey there, welcome everyone to another Sunday night watch at week in review. Yeah, I've been pushing these to Sunday. Typically, I was doing them on Fridays, and I actually preferred them on Fridays. But yeah, the last couple of weeks have been Fridays have been a little harder to get myself organized to, and so Sunday seems like a good day to do it. Hey, I hope you guys had a great weekend. It is certainly still very, very warm up here in the Northeast, and kind of gloomy today. A little bit of rain. I'm still wearing the Citizen, the E365 and red dial. I am like, I am surprised how much I'm going for this one. Like on a daily basis, like I'm like grabbing this watch. Like this is the watch I want to wear. I really, really enjoy wearing this. And again, like I said, this is a surprise to me because I knew I was gonna like it, because I kind of like that saturation dive watch look. That typically, well, for me, I typically it feels like you got a whole lot of bezel and whole lot of case, and the dial is a little bit smaller. And for me, that for some reason that really, really works. Um, or maybe it's a normal size dial, but it's just like the rest of the watch is incredibly big, and it's a thick boy, right? It's like 16. It's a proper diver. It's ISO certified. Um, so Eco Drive, which is very, very cool. And can't beat it for the price that I got it for. So like I really enjoying this thing. I got no issue with the strap. The strap is fine. It wears really, really well. Um, but yeah, yeah, very excited. Let me know what you guys have on wrist today. Would love to hear what you guys have, and we'll chat it up for a little bit. Talk about some new releases, catch up, and see how we're doing. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on the return of Watch Soup with Clayton, and it feels like, the last couple of weeks when we doing it, like it's just like riding a bike, man. It's such an easy um thing to do with Clayton because he's so good, and I think we have like a good dynamic, and certainly miss Sanjay being part of it. I mean, I just don't see that happening again because I just don't think he's on like YouTube anymore, or like social media. Like I think he's just like really, really busy with work, and he's got like a million kids. I'm kidding. I think he's got like 4 or 5 kids. So like that's, hey, look, I have 2 kids, and man, I don't know. I feel like I don't have the time, right, to do a lot of things, and so I can't imagine having double that. And I know, like, when the kids get older, they kind of like look out for each other. They play with each other and that kind of stuff. But it's still 4 or 5 kids, man. That's still a lot of kids, you know. Oh, but he had great stories, right? He had great watch buying stories. The car accident story. You know, he- um, always going to the AD with watch boxes in the trunk, right? You know, man, such a and one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet too, and such a pleasure to do a show with, and he's so wholesome, right? And then we had Clayton, the three of us, working together, and it's just, I feel like my role as like the kind of like the uh the kind of like the quarterback of the stream, meaning that the true stars of the show were Sanjay and Clayton, and I'm just like there to just kind of like direct it and make sure the thing keeps going. I think uh, that's probably where I'm best situated or suited with, especially like with like the streams with like Amin and Joe and Marcus and Colin, and then like when we have Wolfie on and a couple other people, like I mean, like those guys are the experts. Those guys know way more about watches than I do. I'm just like a casual fan. Anyway, let's say hello to the chat. See what you guys are up to. Hey, if there's any timepieces, that you're thinking of, why don't you put it in the chat and we could take a look at it together. I am like waiting on bated breath. Tomorrow comes in like that baby grill that I was telling you guys about. It's taken a long time. It was at the authenticator for like uncomfortably like 2 full days. Like I was getting worried. But it got through the eBay authenticator, and so hopefully, I'll get that to come in tomorrow, but then I won't do like a reveal. I'm not gonna do a reveal on the Watch Soup on Wednesday, so we may have to wait till next week to do the reveal. I don't know. Maybe I just can't wait. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Hey there, Steve. How you doing, good buddy? Good to see you. Peter C, what is up? Marceau, he's wearing a magenta arena by retro. Yes. Hey, Maison, by gum, you're live. Great greetings, watch folks. I am wearing my Moser Pioneer Matte Swiss Red. Best red dial in the business. Roasting hot in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. Do you have AC? Do you have air conditioning? I know that's not like necessarily, or at least in the past in like Europe, like it wasn't typical. But I think times are changing, right? But do you have any kind of like relief like that, Maison, yet or no? Um, yeah. Plus, you never know when you might have to die. That's true. That's true. Uh, and time out wearing the Black Bay 58. Is it the OG 58? I forget, Steve. I forget which one you have, or is it the blue? Wilson, what is up? Wilson with the wild weekend with the Watch Bros. Can't wait to hear some stories. Hey, Mez9, also wearing the Black Bay 58 on wrist today. Wow. Oh, that's right. That's right. The new Burgundy. You got the new Burgundy. That's right. Yeah, we miss him. We miss him. Miss the old Sanjay. Hey, Caliber. Good to see you. Big weekend in the watch circles. Many people met at a secret location in the United States this past weekend to talk about watches and buy watches. I think someone I know bought a watch. Hey Jeffrey, what's up, man? We're in his Black Bay 68. A lot of Tudor in the chat today. I love it. I love it. Great weekend. Mm-hmm. 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 No AC, just big pedestal fans and all the windows open. Not worth having AC for a few days. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, Nilo, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for joining on this Sunday evening. Yeah, he's missed. He's missed. I don't know, Caliber. I don't know what we got to do. I mean, I just want to. I'm sure he's okay. But would love at least like every once in a while say hello, man. Hey, I'm alive. You know. Uh, Nilo's wearing the Breitling save uh Super Ocean orange this evening. Underachieving watch collector wearing a 39 Explorer. He's actually Mr. Sanjay. Yes, he is. He is. Yeah. So hey, like I said, if there's anything you're thinking of, please put it in the chat, and we can discuss if you need some feedback. Hey, let's take a look at a couple of new releases while we're at it. And I got this in the mail today. I got this in an email. A new Laurier watch, and it's called the Merlin, and it's in collaboration with Tristano at the Urban Entry. This time, it says here, we wanted to refine and redefine the pilot's watch. The watch aficionados are already quite familiar with Fliegers. The same can be said for those worn by the Allied Air Forces. Notable examples include Weems watches. Am I saying that right? Weems, named after their creator, U.S. Navy officer PVH Weems. Among the first to feature rotating bezels, they proved essential in flight navigation. Well, how about that? Just like the Spitfire engines that gave the Merlin its name, it's built for high flying adventures and with its classical, handsome looks. Okay, okay. Well, let's take a look here with its classic looks. There you go. E. I don't know. I don't know. That hour hand really bothers me. I don't know what's going on. I mean, like, sure, it's 549. Let's take a look at some of the specs here on this one. Okay, you got a Miota movement, no date, stainless steel, bidirectional, water resistance 100 meters, screw down crown. Okay, dome Hesalite crystal, old radium superluminova luminous for the indices and the hands, single pass deerskin leather strap. Included extras, microfiber. Okay. Dimensions 37, 9. So, but plus 2 for the dome. 45 lug T luggy, 20 milligrams. So it's a small one. I wonder what the originals, how big the originals were, because man, 37 is small. And yeah, and this is a small watch. I'd like to think they're real pilot watches are probably a whole lot bigger. And I guess whatever. Okay, so we know that with the modern sizing of these pilot watches, they've crunched them down right in size to sell more watches. Right? I mean, this was like a 45 millimeter, and it probably wouldn't sell as much. But I don't know. I don't know if this one, where they take an inspiration one, was a big watch or a small watch. I'm not saying that. Here we go. These are some of the references. Longines. I mean, it looks like a smaller watch. Let's see how this. Oh, okay. This is going to open up another screen here. So this is. Let me just throw this in here. Okay. Yeah. So this is one of its influences. Let's see. Does it give me? Come on. 40. Okay, so due to the dark and turbulent environment of the airplane's cockpit, many examples of the Williams second setting watch were large for the era at 40 millimeter or even larger. Yeah, right. Um, had to fit over the jacket and had to be big enough, to catch the eye of the pilot, right? Though this one is marginally smaller at 33 and a half. Ah, okay. Um, yeah. Let's go back here and let me read the chat. TGV. Hey, Raphael, how you doing? TGG, not to be confused with TPG. Did I say TPG? Timepiece gentleman. Our hand, strange. Yeah. Um, I've decided that for now, the Moser Heritage meets enough of the criteria to be my Field Pilot's Explorer equivalent. Only it had the water resistance. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, that's a great watch. Yeah, I know they all trend smaller. I get that. I mean, that's their. It's vintagey, smaller watches. I understand. I mean, look. I mean, most of them are Laurier. I mean, they're tastefully designed. It's like Baltic. I mean, like it's kind of safe designs that are borrowing from previous or other models, and it's safe. But as with the Baltic, the Laurier to me, the build quality, it just doesn't feel To me, it feels like I wouldn't say it's like a cheap watch. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel sturdy, robust. How it looks like a tulip. It's somewhere between meh and okay. At least it's not too expensive. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you want to throw in a couple $100, and I'm sure. Well, this one, it's limited to 500 pieces, so who knows? But it's in Laurier's. I mean, you can just get like for a couple $100 now. You wait, until it goes on a secondary, and you can get those for a reasonable price. And TGV does like smaller watches. I mean, I'm not surprised about like the direction um, of the specs on this one, but it's just not for me. My Weems Longines Chrono is if we don't, oh, you have one. Okay, cool. TG's a skinny rascal with tiny wrists, and there's largest thing he dared to go is 41.8 Navi timer. He does have a Panerai, that's true. Panaristi. Um, many watch YouTubers have girly man wrists. Yeah, is that right? I mean, like Teddy's got a small wrist, right? Teddy's got a small wrist. I don't have a huge wrist. I mean, I'm at 6 3/4. I think um, I think Random Rob is over 7, right? Um, Ty Teller's got to be. He's got to have a big wrist, right? I would imagine he's a big dude. Yeah, or yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. I don't want to think about it about people's wrists. But anyway, yeah, I mean it's okay. It's okay. I mean, this will probably sell because he's got a lot of fans, and Laurier's got a following, right? I've owned one or two. Like I said, I mean, they just don't feel like they feel like they can break easily, but they're not. They're not. It's just weird. They're not necessarily cheap feeling. It's just like they feel a little delicate to me. That's basically it. That's my knock on them. Okay. Bobby, did you ever pick up that? Yeah, yeah, it's right here. It's right here. Yeah, I mean it's 45 millimeter case diameter, but I mean there's no lugs, so it just sits on top. So it's just like kind of like sits on top of the wrist. It's like a tuna, like right? I mean, like that's what it kind of reminds me of, right? Um, and there you go. I mean, it doesn't look like here. It doesn't look that big on my wrist, right? It's thick, but I enjoy wearing it. I really enjoy wearing it, and I think it's kind of like on. I think I like the its specs it says it's like 165 grams. It just doesn't. I guess because it sits on top of your wrist, and then you have this rubber strap, it doesn't feel like it's weighing me down. You know what I mean? Um, I mean, and if you can go on that, if you're patient and you can go on that official watches uh, page on eBay, their Citizens Refurbish eBay store, and you're patient, you can pick one up. Yeah, pretty pretty good price. Wide bezel on that Laurier will make a dial look small. Yeah, 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 but that's not going to convince me to get that time. Hell, goodness me, don't fall over on the ice. Someone mistake great karate watch. No, no, this is not. This will. Yeah, I mean, like we're instructed to take off all the stuff, right? You probably know that, but yeah, this will like if I'm like parrying, you know what I mean? Like if I'm like trying to parry some like block something, that's gonna hurt somebody when they're trying to punch you. Uh, it does, it does. It fits. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. The color is good. They have a blue one that's like a limited, but it's like limited to like thousands of pieces, right? But that was intriguing as well. But I'm happy, and a blacked out version, right? They do have a blacked out version of this, so they have the black. this dark, you know, reddish. I don't know if it's burgundy. I wouldn't say it's burgundy, but um, like it's like a wine. It's like a wine red, like a Merlot. I don't know. But yeah, it's just I like it. I like it. It's a kind of like a nice little beater to have, right? Um, okay. Let's take a look at a couple other things. Speaking of divers, hey, Seiko celebrates 50 years of Jaws. This came out this week, right? With the Prospects King Turtle, the anniversary, right, of Jaws. I could have sworn I saw this in the movie theater with my parents, and maybe, but I would have been like two. That's like too young. I wouldn't have remembered that. But I remember my parents taking me to movies when I was like really young because they wanted to go movies. I remember seeing Jaws. I remember seeing Grease. I remember seeing the Bad News Bears. Um, I don't think I saw the first Star Wars in a theater. I'm pretty sure I saw Empire Strike Back. Yeah. I saw Empire Strike Back and Return of the Jedi in the theaters. Um, but I could have sworn I had like this memory of seeing Jaws in a theater. Maybe it was Jaws 2. I don't know. Um, but no, it wouldn't have been Jaws 2. Um, I don't know, maybe movie stayed in the theater longer, you know, then. But yeah, I remember seeing Jaws. Anyway, um, oh, I didn't put up the watch. Sorry. There we go. I didn't put it up. Okay, so Prospects King Turtle SRPL 81. Too much branding here for me. Too much branding. Um, I guess if you're a huge Jaws fan, am I too much? Is it the Jaws? I think is this supposed to be a shark bite over here? Is that what's going on? Um, it's just too much branding, and it's a 5,000. I mean, like limited to 5,000. I mean, come on, Seiko, right? Um, not a big fan of the turtle. I like the king turtle. Um, not crazy about this one. Like I said, too much branding unless you're like a big Jaws fan. So you're looking at $795. It's coming out this month if it's not out already. It's limited to 5,000 pieces. You get the four-arm movement in it, right? 41 hour powers. I mean, like for 795, that's a lot of you don't get much there. IMO, in my opinion, 45 by 13 by 47. Meh. Jaws. I saw Jaws at a drive-in when I was about 5. It scared the crap out of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw Jaws and went to the ocean a week later. Not a good choice. That's funny. Yeah, you're in college and scared of it. It was like one of the scariest movies of all time. I mean, like for the you know when this came out, I mean, there were thrillers, right? There were movie thrillers, right? I mean, um, but there weren't anything like this, right? In such a big a pop icon kind of way, right? Um, yeah, I mean there were horror films, of course, but this one, I mean, like Americans going to the beach, we're supposed to be safe on the holiday weekend in the summer, you know. They really demonize sharks on this one. I don't know, were like sharks like demonized before, like Marceau, I think you're a marine biologist, and Peter, you're in college then, maybe. Like, were sharks like hated before Jaws as much? I mean, because like this wasn't good PR for sharks. I gotta be honest with you. You know, this is not good PR for sharks. I saw Star Wars. What they now call A New Hope at the cinema in '77. Yeah, I was. I think I definitely didn't see. I'm pretty sure I definitely didn't see New Hope. I fired 2 rounds at the screen. Uh, 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 did you get him? Did you get him, Steve? Josh G was awful. I didn't see it. I remember having cable television, and then when it hit cable, like it like shuffling through the channels, and it was on, and I didn't have the glasses, right? And I don't know if you could have seen it, even if you had the glasses on the TV, maybe you did, but like you saw the shark swimming in the water, and it was just so fake. It's just like there was like it felt. I thought there was like an outline around. I don't know. It was just like okay, I'm this is a hard pass for me. Um, Sharks don't eat lawyers. Professional courtesy. Any lawyers in the house? You missed. Okay, all right. Well, they're tough to shoot. I mean, like you shoot bullets at the water, kind of like slows down the velocity, right, Steve? And the trajectory. And you'll probably have some sharks say, "I eat bullets for breakfast." Rah, rah. So um, yeah. Okay, moving on. Next one, the new David Kendo DC-7 Blue Hawk. Sculpting time beyond conventions, anchored by the signature inclined tourbillon and the magic crown. This new David Kendo transforms time into mono. I think he's from. Is he from Switzerland? Um. Anyway, I think like I was reading up a little bit about him. I mean, he was like he was like apprenticing. I think like at the age of 15 or something like that. Like he was like really young, getting into watchmaking. Um. And I think he's been nominated, right, for some GPHG. I mean, this is a cool watch. I don't know if this is the watch. We're just looking at some of the watches. I really don't know much about David Kendo. I think this is the one that we're talking about here. Um, but very interesting. And I guess that's the back of the watch. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not crazy about the dial. I got to be honest. I'm not crazy about the dial side of this one. Um, but these timepieces look very compelling. Is that like a power reserve up here? Is that what we have going on up there? I mean, this is pretty neat. That's a pretty cool watch. And of course, I presume these are like very expensive, right? It's got to be. Yeah, 149,000 Swiss francs. Let's hear about the movement here. It's a hand wound caliber H70 developed and assembled by David Kendo in Les Soliat. Nailed it. Probably not. 3 patented mechanisms, in-house variable inertia 10 mil. Okay. 72-hour chronometric power reserve. Um, the tourbillon, titanium blue, blah blah blah. Blah. The dial level is sandwich construction with the blue anodized titanium baton hour indices and triangular indices at the 6 o'clock, inclined aperture at the 12 o'clock, revealing the single axis flying tourbillon. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. This is like that's so beyond me. Hey, Bobby, good to see you. This stuff is very cool but expensive. It looks like binoculars out of East Point. Yeah. Um, let's see. Do I have anything else? Anything else that is interesting. I mean, Tag came out with a different version of the Carrera 42 limited edition for France. Captures the colorful maritime spirit of the 1950s seafarer. So it's a seafarer, but it's a Carrera. It's a good looking watch. I think 42 is on the bigger side lately, right? Haven't been doing like 39s, something like that. I don't know. Um, I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but I guess it's only available in France. Powered by the Caliber TH20, previously known as the Heuer 2. 7,300, limited to 100 pieces, available in France. Okay. I like Tag. I like Carreras. I like the Carreras. Let's see here. Anything else? Anything I want to talk about? You got a couple new smoked blue APs. All right, sure. Vulcan Skin Diver. Okay. I got a couple Hublots here. Okay. Essential taupe. We wanted a taupe. We wanted a taupe classic fusion. Is that what we were screaming for? Um, sure. I guess it's probably a ladies' watch. Oh, 42? No, it's not a ladies' watch. I don't think. 8,900. Meh. Um, hey, what's up, Thomas? 32 months. Jeez. Wow. Thank you, sir, for your support over the years. Almost 3. Your favorite summer? Well, right now, Thomas, it's this one. This is the Citizen. It's my favorite summer watch. I tend to, I think I tend to go with like divers, right? When I think of summer watches. And so this one is this year's version. This Citizen ProMaster 365 with the red. I think I don't know if you heard me in the beginning, but I have been very enamored by this watch since it came in, and I've been wearing it. Grab it. You know, I got other watches that I got to start. Wearing, putting in a rotation. I don't have. I just sold that Seiko diver that I had. Um, so this is going to be my summer watch. The taupe Hublot will match the carpet in every cheap rental apartment. Yeah, that's that color, right? And it's like a rough carpet, right? It's like a rough. It's almost like burlap, kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, but I know the carpet you're talking about. It's like the cheapest carpet you can get, like at Home Depot or Lowe's, and every contractor puts it in there, or house flipper puts it in there, right? Um, I know what you're talking about. That's funny. Um, let's see here. Thank you for the question, Thomas. What is your favorite summer watch that you're wearing this year? First look at this Bulgari. Oh yeah, the green marble. Dial Manifest and Octo Finissimo's Imperial Inspirations. I thought this one came out already. No, maybe the Tourbillon. It's cool. I kind of dig it. I like the contrast of the green and the gold. Just a regular two-hander, with a tourbillon. I think it's exquisite. It's not for everybody. I'm sure there's people who just gonna have a visceral reaction to it. I like it. I mean, can you dress up the movement a little bit more? Maybe more gold. That would have been nice. More gold. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. What's this bad boy? I say it's 78,000. Oh, double that. Oh, double that. What was I thinking? Uh, what was I thinking? Yep. Green and gold does work. Mizon's, I'm going to call my Pioneer Matte Swiss Red my summer watch. Nice and colorful, sporty with water resistance. Can be used as a Gata watch. Yeah, I think that's a sweet selection. Sweet selection there. Um, and this is probably now we're going on a week. Okay. Well, hey, I think I'm gonna call it. Oh, wait, well, no. Oh, Thomas sneaking in. Hey, I like my Zenith 3 A3 great watch as a summary watch because I've got a white Python skin strap that I can change up on it and make it almost all white. Oof. Yeah. Yep. Helm Komodo white dial is my summer watch. Oh, very nice. Yeah. White bean. Okay, that's quite the popular. I mean, like Maison and I going with the red. Thomas and Sympathy going with the white. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Yep. I think I'm going to call it tonight, guys. Have like a little early evening, give you guys some time back in order for you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening or Monday morning with some of our friends over in the UK. Have a great week. Stay cool if it's hot, and look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday for another episode of Watch Soup with Clayton. Take care, guys. Have a good night.